to be doing a huge Trader Joe's haul featuring a bunch of new fall items and just some other like cool new items or popular items, anything like that. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I went out of town this past weekend just to a town like an hour and a half away from me. And we love to go to the Trader Joe's and fully stock up because we don't have a Trader Joe's where I live. And especially around the start of fall, it's like even more fun because they have all of their yummy pumpkin stuff and autumn themed items. So as I said, I definitely did stock up this year. I have a lot of different stuff. All of this costs $150 though, which really isn't too bad in my opinion. So they have pretty good prices. If you guys like Trader Joe's and like fun grocery hauls and taste test videos, then give this one a thumbs up. I mostly do fashion, beauty, lifestyle videos, but every once in a while I love to throw in just a fun little seasonal videos like this. So yeah, if you like any of that, definitely be sure to subscribe. As some of you might know, I do usually do like Weight Watchers, but honestly in the fall, I love to have some pumpkin goodies and I bake for my family and for me and Patrick. So honestly, I don't kill myself on a diet when it comes to the holidays. I just don't. So I do want to preface this by saying not all of this is going to be like diet friendly at all. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so let's dive into the frozen goods. I did pick up quite a few frozen things because A, they're just really easy to keep in your freezer forever. They're not gonna go bad. They have a lot of really good frozen stuff at Trader Joe's. So I will just randomly start. The first thing I got was this Gorgonzola Gnocchi. So we've tried this before. I believe last time I went, this was the only kind of gnocchi they had. So I just picked this up and it was so good. I just did it in the stovetop using the instructions on the back of the package and it was so yummy. I really loved the sauce. It's just kind of like a cheese sauce and it is amazing. So I definitely wanted to pick up that. I also picked up this spaghetti. See, I don't know how to pronounce any of this. Cacio e pepe? I don't know how to pronounce that. But again, I believe this is new. If it's not, you guys can correct me, but I think this is new. It's basically just a spaghetti pasta and a rich creamy sauce with Romano cheese and black pepper. So sounded super yummy. And like I said, because I've tried the like Gorgonzola gnocchi and all of that, I knew that the frozen pastas like this from Trader Joe's are usually pretty good. So I definitely wanted to pick up a couple of those. I also picked up 2 bags of the cauliflower gnocchi. This stuff is so hyped. I'm sure if you guys know anything about Trader Joe's, you know this stuff is like, I don't know, such a hot commodity. And I actually do not think that I've tried this yet. I want to say it was out of stock the only other time I've been to Trader Joe's grocery shopping. So I'm super excited. That's why I picked up 2 of these because like I said, I knew I had to get my hands on it and I'm really excited to cook with this. I've heard of people just throwing them in the air fryer or you can saute them in a pan and add a sauce, anything like that. A similar item is this cheese-filled Fiachetti with pink sauce. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this looked so good. I love the shape of the pasta. I love that it's cheese filled. I love cheese. And I love a good pink sauce, like any sort of like vodka sauce or marinara Alfredo mix is always so yummy to me. So I'm super excited. And again, just like a super easy meal to have on hand. I also was so excited to get my hands on this butternut squash mac and cheese. This was another item that was sold out when I went to Trader Joe's last fall. So I knew I had to get my hands on it. I actually got 2 of these. So I didn't get the other one out. It's still in my freezer, but I'm so excited to try this, guys. It says it has 2 servings per container. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good size is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. So I literally cannot wait to open that and try it. Another thing that I think might be new, it might not be, but I feel like I just now started hearing about it because even though I don't have a Trader Joe's near me, I follow like all of the Trader Joe's Instagram accounts and follow people that talk about Trader Joe's stuff on YouTube just because I find that interesting and they just have such unique stuff compared to like any grocery stores around me. So I find it interesting. So anyways, I saw people talking about these mac and cheese bites recently. So I wanted to pick them up and try them. I wasn't gonna get them because I'm like, they're super unhealthy. Like I don't have other unhealthy stuff here, but anyways, I'm like, when would you actually even eat those? But on the way out, I was like, I should just try them. Me and Patrick can have them like as a little appetizer or something. We'll see. But they look really freaking good. I love mac and cheese and I love fried mac and cheese even better. Oh my God, these sound so yummy. I also picked up a package of the chicken fried rice. Super, super easy. On the package, it says ready in about 5 minutes. So this is perfect for those busy, busy nights. And I love a good like Asian stir fry. Just add in like some soy sauce and everything. And this will be so, so good. I've heard mixed reviews about the chicken fried rice. Some people say the chicken is a little weird. So I could be picking the chicken out of mine, but I figured I'd try the chicken fried rice, and then if I hate it next time, I'll just get the vegetable fried rice instead. And then kind of to go with that, sort of on the like Asian sort of theme, I got a bag of the Mandarin orange chicken. Again, I've heard really great things about this. At Kroger, where we shop, I usually just get like the P.F. Chang's orange chicken if I want to do something like that. And that is really, really good. So I'm gonna be interested to see how this compares. I know it's a little bit different, of course, but I love a good orange chicken. So I'm super, super excited to taste those. And then lastly, in the frozen department, I got a big bucket of cookie butter ice cream. This stuff is the best ice cream on earth. I'm pretty sure it is so, so good. I love just the regular cookie butter like that comes in the jar, like peanut butter from Trader Joe's. They didn't have that. They actually were out of stock of that when I went. But last year I saw this cookie butter ice cream and we got it and I fell in love. It's so good. It's so not good for you. Obviously, I mean, gosh, there's so many calories in this. You can have 2/3 cup for 310 calories. And there's 6 servings per container. But me and Patrick both really loved this last time, so I knew I had to pick up another one. And then I did want to try the mini hold the cone pumpkin ginger ice cream cones. So many people rave about these. I had never tried any of the flavors, so I've never even tried like the normal, I think they have like a chocolate one, strawberry maybe in the summertime. I've never tried any of them. So I really, really wanted to grab the pumpkin ginger one. So I'm happy that I did. And these are definitely a little bit better for you, of course, because you're not eating so much. It says the serving size is 3 cones, but I definitely know people usually just grab like a cone and go. For a super, super small dessert. But it says for 3 cones, it's 260 calories. Who knows what it is for just one, but that's really not a lot at all. That's pretty dang good. And they look really yummy, so I'm excited about those. And then for our refrigerated stuff, I did pick up a container of the butternut squash ravioli. Last year, I picked up the pumpkin ravioli and I really, really loved it. So this year, instead of going with the pumpkin, I went with the butternut squash. Just like to switch it up, and I am obsessed with butternut squash just as much as pumpkin. I think it's so delicious. This will honestly be something that I might even just eat for lunch really quickly. It says there's 3 servings per container. 1 cup is 200 calories. Just add a little bit of sauce and that's really not a bad lunch at all. I also picked up this non-dairy oat beverage in maple. So I'm not sure if they had this last year. I think they did, but I'm really not sure. If so, I didn't try it. I love to add oat milk to my coffee, and if this has like a maple flavor, that could be really, really yummy in fall and winter time. I love to like switch up my coffee and make it like super seasonal, and I don't know, that can almost just be like a breakfast for me, is just having a cup of coffee with some really yummy flavors in it. I also picked up a block of cheese. This is just a really small block of the truffle sheep cheese. Oh my goodness. This looks so good. I feel like anyone in real life knows like I'm actually obsessed with truffles. So anything that has like truffle, like the word truffle or any truffle flavoring in it, I usually love. So I'm super excited to break open this cheese and try it. I actually might try this later on camera with some crackers that I picked up. I also got the pumpkin cream cheese. cheese. I picked this up last year, actually before my wedding, the morning of my wedding. Probably not the best thing to eat on the morning of your wedding. I ate half of a pumpkin bagel and then the pumpkin cream cheese because I got married in Charlottesville, where I was just at. They have like a really big Trader Joe's there, so I knew I wanted to try it. So my mom got it for me before my wedding. Yeah, so I knew I really loved this. I knew the pumpkin cream cheese and the pumpkin bagels were something that were 100% on my shopping list. I had to have them. They are both so good, guys. If you have never tried either one, you have to. If you don't like the super pumpkin combo of both, you could put the pumpkin cream cheese on just like a whole wheat bagel, or you could put regular cream cheese on the pumpkin bagel. So whatever you want to do, either way, I think it's so good. And to me, it's really not too overpowering with both the pumpkin cream cheese and the pumpkin bagel. Sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I do both together. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. And the last item in our cold category is this container of pumpkin butternut squash bisque. So I've never tried this from Trader Joe's before. Last year I got 2 of the soups that were sold in the jars, which I didn't get either of those this year. One was the pumpkin bisque, one was the autumnal harvest soup. I did like those last year. The pumpkin bisque was a little bit sweet, and then the autumnal soup was a little too chunky for me. So this one looked super good, and I feel like having the pumpkin and butternut squash mix will be really yummy. So I'm so excited about this. I love in the fall if I go out to like a nice restaurant and they have like a seasonal butternut squash soup, that is right up my alley. Or we have another restaurant here where I live downtown that does a pumpkin soup. It is so good. So I knew I had to at least try this from Trader Joe's. I haven't heard anything really about this, so I'm interested to see for myself what it tastes like. All right, I'm gonna go put all of my cold stuff back so it doesn't spoil, and then I'll be back to share all of the dry goodies. Alrighty, so now for our dry stuff. I did get quite a bit of that as well. So let's start with some kind of boring-ish stuff, some seasonings that we love from Trader Joe's. So I had to restock on the everything but the bagel seasoning. This is so good. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. It is just like the everything bagels, like the seasoning that's on top. This is just that without the bagel. We put this on our eggs if we're just doing eggs in the morning. We actually put this on quite a bit. So we ran out of that, so I had to get that. Probably our favorite seasoning from Trader Joe's over top of that is their onion salt. I'm sure we do have something similar at Kroger, but if so, I've never seen it. I've only seen it really at Trader Joe's. So that's where we get it, and it is so yummy. We honestly put this on everything because we usually use like onion powder, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. So this is kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone with the onion and the salt flavor. And then the last one is the everyday seasoning. This one has like the built-in grinder as well, which is really nice. It says this versatile seasoning blend enhances any dish with added zing, seasoned meat, poultry, and fish, or simply add to salads, pasta, or sauces. Use it every day on everything, and that's pretty much what we do. This is just a very like basic, sort of easy to use seasoning that kind of won't clash with anything. So I restocked on all 3 of those. Another kind of random thing I picked up is the organic coconut aminos. This is basically like a healthier version of soy sauce, and we were out of soy sauce, so why not pick up the coconut aminos? I've never tried this one specifically from Trader Joe's, but I'm sure it's good. I mean, it's kind of just very generic. So a couple of chip type things over here. I did pick up this bag of the fall leaf corn tortilla chips. These are literally just tortilla chips in the shape of fall leaves. They're just kind of cutesy and fun for the season. I don't think I got these last year. I want to say they were sold out. I did try the pumpkin tortilla chips last year. Those were okay. They were a little sweeter than I prefer chips to be, so I didn't repurchase those this year, but I did just want to grab some tortilla chips to go with a couple salsas that I bought, and why not get them in a fun leaf shape. I also picked up these from the chip aisle, which are new for Trader Joe's, and we actually talked to an employee there who said these were really good, so I'm excited to try them. These are the organic jalapeno seasoned corn and rice puffs. It says they are crunchy and spicy snacks made with corn, rice, quinoa, and baked to perfection. I love anything spicy. Anything like jalapeno is right up my alley, so I knew I had to try these. My husband will also really love these too. We also picked up this little pack of organic nacho cheese flavored corn tortilla chips. I believe these are basically just like organic, healthier Doritos kind of. My cousin actually said that these were super good, so I wanted to try them based on his recommendation, and they were like $3 for this pack, so I thought, why the heck not? And then I also picked up a box of crackers. So these are the roasted Gorgonzola flavored oven crisp crackers. I love the Gorgonzola cheese, as we discussed earlier, and these crackers looked really yummy. I don't know why. Just the picture of them on the outside looked like a cracker that I could get down with, you know? It's a pretty big box as well, so not a bad deal at all. And honestly, this cheese that's on the box looks like the cheese that I purchased. So again, gonna try those in a minute. Okay, some super fall themed stuff over here. First, we have the fall Zuschetti pasta. This is like the cutest freaking pasta that I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I could get my hands on this last year either. I can't be 100% positive, but I want to say it was sold out last year when I went. So I was super excited to get my hands on it this year. They just look like little pumpkins and they're adorable. And it says it's butternut squash. So if that's the case, then yum. A couple of pasta sauces that I got to go with those. First, I got the Autumnal Harvest creamy pasta sauce. I believe this was like super similar to the exact same Autumnal Harvest soup. A lot of people said they tasted the exact same. So who knows? I actually got both of them last year and I can't really remember if they tasted the same or not. I want to say the soup was chunkier, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just don't remember. But anyways, I love a creamy pasta sauce and I do remember really enjoying this one last year, and it goes great with really any pasta, but I'm sure it will taste really good with this butternut squash pasta specifically. And then this one is not fall themed, but I believe it is new to Trader Joe's, and that is the spicy chunky tomato and pepper pasta sauce. Again, I love anything spicy, and I've heard really great things about this pasta sauce as well. It needs to be like shaken up. It has like oil at the top. But this is just like a basic kind of pasta sauce, like red-based pasta sauce, but it does have like that spicy aspect, which me and my husband both love. So I'm really excited for him to try this especially. And we will maybe share on Instagram or something what we think about it. But yeah, we'll probably just eat this with like regular penne or spaghetti noodles or something. While we're kind of on like sauces, I forgot to mention the two salsas that I got when I was talking about the tortilla chips, but I did pick up two different salsas. We love salsa in this household. So I picked up the garlic chipotle salsa. This one again was a recommendation of my cousin. Him and my friend Amber had tried this and they said it was like their favorite salsa ever. So I figured I would just pick up a basic salsa, but then I also wanted to try the fall harvest salsa. So this says it has fruits and veggies, including pumpkin, apples, and butternut squash. So that seems super interesting for a salsa. I don't know, we will see. I'm down to try any salsa ever, so I'm sure this will be really yummy. I also tried the pepita salsa last year. That one's really yummy too. I will say it's kind of like a different texture for a salsa, but it's still really yummy. And I kind of regret not getting that one as well, but I was self-conscious because I already had a lot in my cart. So these two will be good for now. Right, on to some kind of yummy like bakery sort of goods that are very much so fall themed. First, I got the pumpkin pancake and waffle mix. I think this is pretty much just a basic pumpkin mix. I think you could probably find something super similar at Kroger or Walmart or wherever. But since I was there, I did want to try the Trader Joe's one. And I recently just picked up a mini waffle maker from Amazon. So I really have been wanting to make waffles. So this will be absolutely perfect. So I also picked this up like super randomly. This is the Trader Joe's protein maple muffin. I think it's just one of those like microwave muffin. Like that's what I call it. I don't know, where you just like literally put water in and stick it in the microwave and it turns into a muffin. I really love those. I get the Kodiak Cakes brand, I believe. But Trader Joe's has their own brand, and I really wanted to try this maple flavor because that sounds super yummy. This will just be a super easy like little breakfast. Again, I just got one of them because I just wanted to like try it, but if it's good, maybe I'll have to pick up more. And then I think I already mentioned these when I was talking about the pumpkin cream cheese, but I did pick up a set of the pumpkin bagels. Again, these are really, really, really good. I'm super excited to eat some of these. I'll probably try to only eat like a half at a time though, because they are pretty big. Especially I'm used to eating like bagel thins, so these are kind of large, but on days that I just want to like kind of go all out and splurge on my breakfast, these will be nice. And then these I passed by and I was like, you know what, I'll get them to try for the video. These are the organic frosted toaster pastries pumpkin. So pretty much they're like Trader Joe's version of Pop-Tarts, and they're in pumpkin flavor. So why not try them? I grew up on Pop-Tarts, guys. Like Pop-Tarts were my jam. Coming from a family who didn't really like, my mom didn't really have time to fix like a super nice plated breakfast every morning. So honestly, she would just bring us Pop-Tarts and I was down with it. It might not have been the healthiest thing in the world, but it was good and we were fed and we never went hungry. So I am like a Pop-Tart fan through and through. So I had to try the little pumpkin ones. And then I think this is the last sort of sweet thing that I got. And this is the Trader Joe's Cinnamon Bun Spread. I heard so much about this last year and I didn't get it because honestly, I wasn't really sure what I could put it on. And a lot of people said it was really, really, really sweet. So I was kind of nervous. But I'm thinking, I read in someone's comments of their Trader Joe's haul, someone had suggested using these to dip apple slices in. And I was like, that's actually a really, really good idea. That's not as heavy as like putting this on a waffle or something like that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with this for like just like a little sweet treat. We will see, but yeah, I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna try this on camera too here in a minute. And then the only other things that I got were this body butter. So this is a pumpkin body butter. I honestly never really thought about buying body products at Trader Joe's, but apparently they're really, really nice. So I thought I'd try the pumpkin body butter. I will let you guys know how it is. Let's go ahead and open it and smell it maybe. It doesn't smell overly pumpkin really. I think you can open it like that though. I'm gonna try this right here. Ooh, it's really, really silky soft. I mean, it feels really nice on the skin, but it's not overly pumpkin, which is kind of nice because if you have it all over your body, you're definitely not gonna want that. And then the last thing that I got were a couple of alcohol related items. So I'll share those with you guys. So I picked up a bottle of wine. This is the Trader Joe's Grand Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. It was $12.99. I did wanna go with something a little like mid-tier. So I didn't want to go with like the $3 or $5 bottle of wine. So I went with like a $12.99 bottle. I've never tried this, but I wanted to try some Trader Joe's exclusive wine. So this was my choice. I love a good Cab Sav, so I have a feeling this will be fine. It'll be like really good. And then I also picked up the cookie butter beer. So this is new to Trader Joe's. And me and my dad were like strolling around Trader Joe's and we saw this and we were like, what? And he knows my mom loves the cookie butter, so he grabbed two. I only grabbed one because I was like, seems like it's gonna be kind of sweet and strange, so I'll just get one to try. I don't know, guys. I'm super interested to try this. It says it's an Imperial Golden Ale with toasted coconut, vanilla beans, and other natural flavors. So I do think it will be sweet, but hopefully they made it to where it's not like overly sweet to where you can't drink it, you know? Because if you've ever had the cookie butter from Trader Joe's, it is very, very yummy, but very, very sweet. And then the last alcohol item that I got is a little 6-pack. So yeah, I built my own little 6-pack. I just got 2 of the Trader Joe's original Hefeweizen wheat beer. So I got 2 of those for me because that seems like it's a little bit lighter. I like a lighter beer. And then I also just got myself the Star Hill Oktoberfest lager just because I've tried like the Sam Adams Oktoberfest and then the Devil's Backbone O-Fest, but I wanted to try the Star Hill one. And then for Patrick, I got him this Czech style lager that my dad got and said that Patrick might like because Patrick wasn't with me when I went shopping. And then I also got him 2 of the Trader Joe's like exclusive beers. So this one is just the American IPA. And then this one is the double IPA. He loves IPAs, so I thought he would like those 2. Okay, so now that we're done with the haul, let me try a few of these things. I don't have a whole lot that I can actually like open and try. And also I don't want to get like overly stuffed. So these are the things I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start with the non-sweet stuff. So we'll put all of the sweet stuff over here, which is literally 2 items. I'm gonna start with the salsas, I think. So I'm gonna open my fall chips. So let's open these. Ooh, this one looks really interesting. I don't know, it's kind of scaring me. I guess I'll start with this one. Okay. That's pretty good. Patrick's gonna like that too, I know. It's kind of like when you think of like a mango habanero salsa, it's not nearly as hot as that would be, but it's kind of the same concept. It's like a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, and it's so yummy. But these chips are really, really good too. They're just like I said, basic corn tortilla chips, but they're really good. Now let's try the garlic chipotle, I believe is what it's called. This one is definitely a lot more like watery. So if you like a restaurant style salsa that's kind of more like liquidy, less chunky, you might like this. I don't know about that. It's super messy. Let me try another one just because I think this one being a little sweet might have kind of hindered the taste of this one. Patrick will love this. I like it too, but after having this one's a little bit sweeter. And then this one definitely has a super, super chipotle, like smoky sort of taste to it. So if you don't like that, then you might not like this, but my husband will love it. All right, so both of those will definitely get eaten because me and my husband will both enjoy those. All right, now I'm gonna try the crackers and cheese. I really, really love eating like cheese and crackers, so I'm hoping this will be good. These crackers are like very, very small though, which kind of suspected. Let me try the cracker alone. Definitely kind of like a cheesy cracker, kind of like dusty. Try the cheese alone. You can definitely taste the truffle. But other than that, it's a pretty light cheese. It's not super overpowering. It doesn't have like a super, super strong taste. Like I know a lot of cheeses can like be scary because some of them can be like really, really strong and in your face, but that one really isn't. And these crackers are amazing. I'll definitely eat those. Next, I'll try these jalapeno puffs. Oh, so they're kind of like the little cheese curls. They're really, really, really good. These are also vegan, by the way. So if you're vegan, get your hands on these. Amazing. I could eat like a million of those. They're so, so good. All right, and lastly, I will open a bag of these just to see if they taste like Doritos. You don't really get a lot in there. I mean, kind of like Doritos, I guess, too. Same with any chip. They're pretty good. They're definitely harder than Doritos, like they're a little more stiff, but they are organic. I would have to compare the nutrition facts to Doritos, but if they are lower in calories and lower in like bad things, then I think that would be a switch that is worth it. That's really the only difference, is that they're like stiffer. They do have a good amount of seasoning on them. Two more quick little items and then we will be done. But I need water first to cleanse the palate. Let's start with the little pumpkin knockoff Pop-Tarts. They even come in a silver bag like Pop-Tarts. First impression, they're really, really lacking on the outside icing. Like, what the heck is that? All right. That was just the top part without the like filling. So let's try the filling part. I mean, those are okay. I think that they'd be 10 times better toasted. So I don't know. I'll have to see what they taste like toasted, but right off the bat, they're a little bit dry and like not super, super flavorful, but I do think they taste quite a bit like pumpkin. It's kind of like the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts, but just with like a hint, tiny little hint of pumpkin. Lastly, let's try this cinnamon bun spread. Okay, so I'm a little nervous about this because, I mean, I think I'll like it, but I'm not, out of all the desserts in the world, I'm not like a huge cinnamon bun person. Ooh, it's a lot like more liquidy than I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought it would be thicker. It's really, really, really good. And honestly, it's not as sweet as I thought it would be. Just the way people were like describing it made me think it would be like really, really thick and like hard to eat, like super rich to where you could only take like one bite. But honestly, if you've ever had the cookie butter from Trader Joe's, that to me is like sweeter and more rich than this is. So I guess I was just thinking of that. But yeah. This is pretty good, and I could definitely see it on apples. So that's probably what I'm going to eat it with. Alrighty guys, that is everything that I have to share with you guys in this Trader Joe's haul. I had a lot of fun shopping at Trader Joe's and sharing it with you guys. Let me know what your favorite seasonal fall item is from Trader Joe's or any grocery store that you shop at. I'm thinking about doing another one of these videos, a like pumpkin spice taste test video, and possibly doing it with my mom. So if that is something that you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below and give this video a thumbs up so I know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.